What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Those Two Dads, where we talk all things dadpreneur. So I'm Kyle. It's my boy Josh. Today's a good one, guys. Today is a good one. We're talking to a father-son duo, hitting it off on Amazon FBA, killing it as an affiliate on Twitter. It's the first Twitter guy that we've had on. Their story is inspiring for any dad who wants to spend more time with their kids. The fact that he gets to show his son how to truly be successful in life in this process is a huge bonus, So welcome, Jeff Brown, also known to some of you as Young Toy King over there on Twitter. So before we get going, though, go ahead and hit the hearts, drop a hashtag live if you're on with us on the Facebook Live or if you're with us on YouTube Live. If you're catching it, streaming on the replay, give us a hashtag replay in the comments, and then like the deal, man. That really helps us to spread our message. So be sure to tag or share these episodes with your favorite dad or mompreneur. We love helping and sharing with others, and always appreciate the support from you guys to help get the word out on what we're doing here. So
absolutely.
Keep going.
All right, so here we're going to bring in our boy Jeffrey Brown. What's going on, brother?
What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Oh, there he
What's
is.
up, boys?
Yeah. How you doing, man?
There he is.
How you doing on
good,
this
brother.
Sunday?
How you guys doing?
Fantastic. It's awesome.
Beautiful, man.
It's good to have you on, man.
Beautiful.
Good to have you on. Little intro, a little background.
Pleasure to be on, boys.
Good. A little background, man. So you and I connected over there on Twitter. So I've kind of launched my Twitter journey as far as building that account. And so we connected and just kind of hit it off right away. Kind of the same way me and Josh did. Little back and forth.
Yeah, we did.
Can you tell everybody kind of what you're doing over there on Twitter? Kind of what your journey's been like?
Yeah. So basically, I've had a Twitter account since like 2016. To cover sports, current events, and that's it. And then, pretty much like everybody else, COVID kind of happened. And where we are in Montreal, Quebec, when our schools got locked down, like 3 days later, my son, he goes to a private school. And so they were up and running with Zoom classes. So I was at home with him on the kitchen table and got him set up. He's in his class. And so then I just started scrolling through my Twitter randomly, like usual. And then at one point, this guy, Coach Joe Hart, came on my timeline. So for anyone who don't know Coach Joe Hart, Coach Joe Hart is the founder of Products for Profit. And so this guy, he's talking about flipping things and stacking cash and all that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thought it was a scam, but
I feel like most people that aren't. I feel like most people that aren't like indoctrinated in this space kind of feel that way at first.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of a running joke Joe has with a bunch of people. So so then he came on my timeline again, and okay, cool. I followed him, and then I think a couple of other people, and then I think one day he was doing like a Twitter live. Joe was, and so I think I mentioned this to you last time when we spoke. Like, you can kind of tell after like 5-10 seconds of speaking to someone whether they're real or they're full of it, Right. And so after listening to Joe for 5 seconds, I could tell, okay, he's for real. He's genuine. He's authentic, And so then I started researching more about flipping and Products for Profit, this platform that he had just launched, and started connecting with other people and sent Joe a DM, asked a couple of questions, and asked one of the other members of Products for Profit, Greg Webb, Tofolio, asked him a couple of questions. They were both very nice and answered me right back. And after I guess 6 weeks of deliberating, I finally joined the Products for Profit, and that was kind of the beginning of our reselling journey and into Twitter as well. Because during that time span, I was, making more contacts and engaging a little bit, whatever, and that's kind of how that whole thing started. So that was the beginning.
That's the beginning. That's awesome. Yeah, I followed Joe for a little bit myself too, and I've not jumped into flipping like you have, but but you speak to him being genuine. You can tell it comes off in his content that he's a genuine dude.
Yeah.
And honestly, you get into communities that are led by people like that, and the community follows suit.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty amazing the type of support that some of these communities that are out there, whether they're on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or wherever your choice of gathering is. But when you're with like-minded individuals, like it just starts to change your whole perspective on how you want to do life.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and I think that's really cool too. Is the story of just encountering something random online, right? That's the generational thing now. Is everybody's got this story of I saw this one guy and went and followed this one guy and that led to the next thing. And that's really what's cool about this, is that it's not like you were some fantastic Amazon seller and then you just decided that you were going to go this road. You found something that I had never flipped anything in my life.
That's the power of where social media has us right now, right? And the way the algorithm is, like you click on one guy or one person, one whoever, and it starts to just tweak your timeline just a little, right? Just a little bit. And then next thing you know, like you, Jeff, like I started on Twitter as a consumer. I consume sports there and I consume current events there. And then like whatever entertainment stuff that, I'd follow some people that were into like, what entertainment and like movies or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Then, and then that's all you're there for. You're just sitting there mindlessly scrolling, right? And then you happen to come across the guy, one person that starts to just change your timeline.
That's it.
And then you get into it, right? And you start clicking on all those things. Yeah. And that's all you see anymore.
Snowballed.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly.
Pretty wild.
Yeah. So that was when was it? I guess that'd be mid-March 2020.
Yeah.
When that all
right when the pandemic started. That's really right when both Josh and I started getting into affiliate marketing too.
Yep.
It's right about that time.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So let's back up just for a second though. Let's tell everybody, talk a little bit just about you and your family. Like, where are you from?
I'm from rural Montreal, Quebec, Canada, just about an hour from Montreal. Grew up here and
you're a Canadian fan?
Yeah, go Habs, go! Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, my kids are into hockey, so I imagine growing up there, you're a hockey guy yourself.
Yeah, exactly. No, we actually made it to the finals this year, so that was kind of exciting. So it'd been a long time, so
that's awesome. So you grew up there. You lived anywhere else, or you just okay?
No, been pretty much just here.
Just here, okay. Right on. And then you met your wife there, and now you have a young son.
Yeah, we got the young toy king. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he just turned 9. July, born on the 4th of July, so he's got some American roots there,
That's funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, buddy. So
he's in the background there somewhere.
Yeah, it's all good. That's how we do this, It's dad life. You're managing, doing what you got to do from your dad duties, your family duties, and then you jump on something like this, and if those intersect, they just happen to intersect.
Yep.
What are you going to do? So. Your name on Twitter,
exactly. You guys know how it is.
Yeah. So your name on Twitter is Young Toy King, and that's really not you. That's actually for your boy. Can you talk a little bit about that and how it came to be? I think we're having some bandwidth problems here.
Yep, some technical difficulties, it looks like.
I don't know that there's much we can do about that, big guy.
No.
But when he pops back on here, his handle is really for his son.
Right.
YTK is his son, not really him. So it's pretty interesting how they go about that. So
yep.
Uh-oh. Is he coming back up?
He's coming back up here. Let's see if we can pop him back on here. Yeah, it looks like just some connection issues there.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Oh, hey.
All right.
That was kind of scary. Yeah. No, I had like a 5-second span where I was just hearing, and then I got disconnected.
Oh. Been there, done that on
probably
Zoom calls
on my end. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry about that, boys. Yeah, so we're talking about my handle, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So tell us how YTK came to be.
Yeah, so no, like before, my handle was whatever, Jeffrey Mark Brown, and then so when we started all this, I still had it at that because I had no idea like what I was doing or anything, Hey
man, you just got to start, right?
So then at that, so then I was at that point, I was going through the process of getting registered for Amazon, ungated for toys, and then doing a bit of sourcing. And then I guess it was maybe around June when our lockdown was kind of got lifted a bit, where I could bring my son out shopping and that. And so we were at a Walmart and in front of all the Legos. So we just posted a selfie, posted it with some whatever cool caption, the boys are out sourcing for toys for our Amazon business. And it went very semi-viral, whatever, for our standards. It went off pretty well. It was very receptive, and then whatever the creative juices kind of got flowing here. So I think I'm onto something here. I'm not sure what, but I think maybe we found something. So him and we started having a little discussion, about what it could be, what maybe we could call ourselves, that we're, going to be selling toys and that on Amazon. And after a good lengthy discussion, we kind of came up with Young Toy King. Kind of had a nice ring to it and everything. And so then we slowly kind of morphed our things into that, changed our handle, and then the YTK thing just kind of came naturally, and now it's just we're just known as YTK, So it's just funny how that all came to be and everything. And
nicknames are just terms of endearment, man. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So so no, everyone's just we're YTK this, YTK that.
Yeah.
And, so no, it's just funny how that just all came to be. And so then we just made our Twitter handle that, and then just kind of started building a brand. And it's really, like I said, it's opened up a lot of doors and opportunities for us that probably would not exist if it was just me, Jeffrey Mark Brown, going into Walmart and selling some Legos and that. I got the face of the franchise over there, and so then we started, doing, the father-son aspect of it.
Yeah.
And so it's been, it's been really, really great,
And so this is your first your first attempt at business outside of like a 9-to-5. Is that right?
I've done a few little odd things here and there, but this is kind of really the first full-blown attempt at doing this.
Yeah. So how's that? Can you talk a little bit about how that's been, just kind of navigating some of the newness of it all, and just figuring things out?
You know, as you're on Twitter there now, you see a lot of people say like you just gotta jump in.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta jump in, start, and kind of figure things out as you go, kind of thing.
And did you embrace that right away?
Time. Oh yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. Okay, let's just go. You know, like okay, start an Amazon account. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you just found the checklist.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. If I need to ask a question, I'll ask a question. But other than that, just dive right in and go. Because if you don't, if you just, like I said, if you wait for the perfect time, the right time, you're gonna wait for a long, long time. You know, so I just let's just jump and go for it, and then affiliate marketing came after that. I had no idea what I was doing there when I started, and then just go with the flow, learn things, ask questions, and just keep going, just keep adapting, keep rolling, and just keep pushing forward. And if you stay consistent, like
that attitude for you has pushed you not only from beginner to having success at these things, but into coaching, into moderation, to a moderator on several platforms that are teaching these people.
Yep.
You know, and that's just tenacity to me, like, because this is not a long time that you've been doing it. March of 2020 was not that long ago.
No, exactly. Yeah. And really, I started affiliate marketing, taking it seriously about a year ago this time. Yeah.
That's awesome. And I think one of the biggest things about that you just said is you just have to do it, right? You just have to jump in, be willing to take action, be willing to do the thing, and not be afraid to, have to, like you said, ask questions, or, maybe you don't know something and you got to figure out how to do that. So my question I had was, with all that in mind, thinking about where you started and where you are now, what's been kind of like the biggest hurdle that you've had to overcome, whether that's personally or with your relationship with your son, or what's the biggest thing that you think you've had to overcome to continue being successful and continue growing?
Oh, wow. I think the biggest thing is just you just got to be consistent. There's going to be a couple of days or maybe a week where you don't get a sale, and it's, oh man, this is frustrating. It's like, what the heck, but you just got to keep showing up every day. You just got to keep providing value. You just got to keep helping people, and then sales will come. I don't get stressed about it, because I know a lot of people that are starting into it, like, they're all stressed. How do I make sales? And I think that's the wrong approach. I think you have to start with, you have to build a relationship. You have to show value. You have to build trust. And I think if you do that organically, the sales will happen. Because I do a lot of sales that happen in the DMs for sure, and then I think that's the approach that I take. So I think for me that's been the biggest thing. Just stay consistent. You're always gonna go through a little period where maybe the sales aren't coming as much as you want, but you just got to forget about it, and you just show up and do your thing, and things will take care of themselves.
I think you're nailing
that. Keep learning, keep associating with. Yeah,
you're nailing that, man.
Always keep learning. Like Kyle, we're both in the group with the Giver.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's he's an affiliate beast, you know.
Yeah, he is.
like. So like I do
He's
good.
got little nuggets on there,
fun.
man, and a lot of his stuff's wordplay. And like there was a thing that he dropped, I think just this morning in the promo spot, in the promo review spot, right?
Okay.
And he's talking about.
Okay, I haven't checked it yet.
Yeah, you got to go in there and look at it, man.
Okay, yeah. I haven't had time today.
he was talking about, like, you got to make sure, like, if you're going to attach a promo, like it's specific to Twitter, right? When you have your first post, right, and then you want to tag something to it later on as a second post, and that's going to be like your call to action. He's like, you got to make sure that first one is actually getting people to stop and look at it, because if it's just kind of one where people are just going to scroll and like, that's really not ideal. So, you know, like little nuanced things that you need to be thinking about, which is again why coaching matters, right? But I want to take a step back to what you were talking about just a second ago, like where people are so caught up on I didn't make a sale, which you're absolutely right. That's the complete wrong attitude to have, and I always call that commission breath. If you are only focused on sales, people smell that from a mile away, and they're not going to engage with you, man. Like one of my first experiences on Twitter, just like 30 days ago, like this guy's like, let me do your profile for you. I'm like, dude, I'm good. I don't. And they just kept pressing and pressing. I'm like, man, like you need a lesson in building a relationship, but you know. And plus, I'm also not your target audience, guy. I can build my own. Like you gotta like pay attention to that kind of thing. And he didn't know, because he didn't take the time to just build a relationship. And all you're thinking about is sales, you're never going to get any sales, man.
Yeah. It's like, hi, you need this. So, okay.
I really don't, though.
But, you know?
You'll see me popping some threads over there pretty soon on things talking about know, like, and trust. We always call it KLT, right? Know, like, and trust. People don't buy from anybody they don't know, like, or trust, right? And then we'll talk about anyway. We've talked about some of that ad nauseum on this channel, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. So that's probably the biggest thing I've kind of, I guess, taken away from this, you know.
Josh, I think there's a huge takeaway there, because most of our audience has come from Facebook.
Yep.
And there's a big dichotomy between like what happens on Facebook with affiliate marketing and the way that it's kind of taught on Twitter. Because they're really just different animals for the most part, but the same theme is exactly what you just said. You need to help people, and if you're not focused on helping people solve problems and building a relationship in that way, you're never going to make a sale. So it's really the same theme across the platform to platform. I mean, that's just sales in general, man.
Yeah. No, exactly.
For sure.
Exactly. Yeah,
so what is your
how you and me met, how you and me connected, Kyle? I had done a random post. You had bought Create 24/7 from me.
Yeah.
And I noticed you had followed me, and the email from which you would purchase it from matched your name. So I said, okay, this is the dude, you know. So that's why I messaged you saying, thanks for following me, and thanks. I realize you just bought the course from me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, you know. And then next thing I know, I think we were like talking for like an hour. I remember it was like a Sunday night, like maybe like a month ago or something. And hey, here we are today, buddy.
That's how it goes, man.
Yeah.
But that's the importance of making sure you're consistently showing up and adding value in your timeline, right? And truth be told, your timeline does 90% of the selling for you. When you show up and you continuously add value, and that for me, that's a low ticket item that I bought from you. So that wasn't really that big of a deal to make a purchase for. So I didn't necessarily really need to personally know you for that one. But then you followed back up, right? And you connected with me, and we built this relationship. I think I've bought like 2 other things from you since then. You know, and then we're in these groups together, and now we're growing together, and we have this dichotomy and you're mentoring me on some things, you know, like that's just how it goes.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy world we live in.
Oh, for sure. And I think there's some power to that too, that, you know, Kyle and I did something a while back on it. I did a blog on it and I've done videos on it, and just the power of connection, right? Is when you get connected with the right people, it seamlessly comes together. Like there's no question. You just realize, okay, this is a dude that I want to be around. This is someone I want in my corner. You know, I want to make sure that they don't feel like they've been forgotten about. And what Kyle said of kind of how you reached out, right? You know, and what you said too, of, you know, he bought something from you and you're like, I've never talked to this guy in my life. And you go look him up and you find him and you find out he followed you and all this stuff. And all those things are just proof that anybody out there who's thinking about, you know, oh, can I actually do this? Can I actually make it work online? Can I actually have a home-based online internet marketing business? And it's true that you just got to find the right people that you can run with and that you can be with. And I guess a question that somebody brought up to me a while back, and I've been stewing on this for a while, is, do you think it's possible for anybody to do this by themselves?
To do this by themselves?
Right. Like not connecting with anybody, no help, no coaching, no mentorship, just get up and do it right by themselves and just be successful like other people.
Be pretty tough, man. Be pretty tough.
No way.
Yeah.
The answer to that is no. It just is. Like, think about this, Jeff. Like, your Twitter account doesn't get off the ground without an engagement group. It doesn't.
No.
You know, and that's a group of like-minded individuals coming together to support each other.
Yeah.
Right. Then
exactly.
How did you even get into flipping? Well, Joe Hart's put a product out there.
Yeah.
Right. And then you connected with him and asked questions, whatever else. Like, you know, and Josh, how did we jump into this?
Yeah.
Russell Brunson.
Yep.
One funnel away challenge. Like, you can't do it by yourself. There's no way. People love to think, oh, well, that's asking for help. I want to do this on my own. That's bullshit.
Yep.
Okay? That is weakness.
Yeah.
And scarcity, like, showing. Ask for help. Find the right tools. It is a shortcut. It's a cheat code having a mentor.
Yeah.
Having groups of people and communities.
You need your army.
100%.
You need your army.
Absolutely. Well, we're coming up around half an hour, and you know, usually.
Jeez, time is flying here, boys.
Time is
flying. Damn.
Time is flying. That's what we love about these interviews, right? Is that, you know, you don't even realize that it's been 30 minutes. You start looking and you're going, wow, we've already been talking for half an hour. That's crazy. So as we're, you know, looking at, you know, coming around the corner of wrapping up here, what are your goals moving forward? What is it that you want to see this YTK brand and your affiliate marketing and your flipping? What do you want that to do for yourself and your family?
Boy, oh boy. Actually kind of me and YTK were kind of talking about that yesterday. He's a talented kid, YTK. He can do things on his iPad that blow me away. Buddy, what did you do? You did an intro video with some app. I don't know how he did, with graphics and designs, music, and he put this together for his YouTube channel. Okay. And I'm like, how did you do this? Like, I wouldn't know how to. I would not know how to. He goes, I Googled how to do this.
I don't think that was a lie.
I mean, it was a lie.
I didn't actually Google it.
Well, you searched on YouTube. Yeah, okay. You searched on YouTube.
It's
okay,
the
whatever.
Same thing.
You searched something. You searched on something. Yeah. I don't know how long it took him. Half a day or so. I don't know. Not even. and because he wants to put more YouTube content, which we do need to kind of work. Probably that's going to be something him and his mommy might be more inclined to do. So he wants to kind of build up that more. He says, "Daddy, you're the Twitter guy. You do the Twitter. Do the YouTube. Mommy, maybe we'll get into TikTok, Instagram. That's kind of her thing." And
it's a family effort.
We got big plans for exactly. So no, he's got goals.
What's the YouTube channel name? Is it Young Toy King?
He has plans. So Young Toy King, yeah. Yeah, Young Toy King. We haven't been posting too much stuff lately. We do because we do some videos, but Daddy's kind of slow on uploading them sometimes. So, but I think now he's at a point where he can do it. He can do it himself now. So I think he uploaded his intro thing yesterday. I should put that on Twitter too, because I thought that was pretty amazing what he did with that. So no, we want to keep building the YTK brand on, because now it's like the power of social media, it's ridiculous. All the things you can do and accomplish, it's unreal. So I mean, we're just scratching the surface. Like I said, a year ago, I just started. I had no idea what I was doing, and I had no plan or nothing, So we want to do that, and I said I want to, keep growing the affiliate marketing, keep learning with that, and just keep helping people and earning as much as we can, and so we're going to be getting ready for Q4 soon with Amazon. So now that the boy starts back to school tomorrow, so I'll have a little more free time to start to prep and get sick. Summer's been an absolute blur, So I'll have a little bit of summer. Just last 2 months just flew right by. So
I think everybody was cramming 2 summers.
A little more time to. Yeah, exactly. I think so. So no. We're gonna be pretty busy with all that stuff, and like I said, 18 months ago, I never imagined in my wildest dreams we'd be doing these things. Amazon,
imagine
affiliate
what
marketing.
18 months in the future is gonna look like.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see how this goes for you guys, because what's really inspiring about this is that you're doing this together with your son. Even though, like you said, he's kind of the face of the brand, but you guys you're not letting him just run with it. You're there with him, doing it together, making that a communal effort. Like you just said, I think something really powerful there that a lot of people need to, and we might even cut that out and make that a little clip, right? Of like what it means to have a family business is, you're doing the Twitter thing. YTK's doing the YouTube thing. Mom's doing TikTok and Instagram. You guys are all
we gotta get her on that. We're gonna get her on that. Yeah. She's good.
So like that's
really got built-in team.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, look, when we first started, like I kind of didn't tell my wife right away what I was doing. With the figure. Then after a call, I said, "Babe, I have to tell you something." She goes, "What?" I said, "Well, I'm doing this thing called like an affiliate marketing. She goes, "What is that?" I sell guides and memberships. And this is what I made this week. She goes, "Okay, keep doing it." I'm good. And then we have this whole thing on Twitter. Okay, that's great. That's awesome. So So no, it's definitely a family affair. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah.
Well, Kyle, what else you got for any questions for Jeffrey? We've kind of gone through what we had down, but any off the cuff stuff you've got that you want to
Rapid fire. Let's go.
Rapid fire. Dude, man. I think we pretty much hammered what we wanted to ask you, man. Unless you got an overarching message that you wanted to kind of shoot out to everybody. I know. I mean, you got a pretty strong following over there on Twitter, and so that's just a testament to all the value that you're able to add to everybody.
Yep.
So
yeah, no, we got a lot. We got a lot of loyal supporters. I mean, it's crazy the friends I've made in the last 18 months from all over the world.
Right.
It's insane, it's crazy.
Well,
all
hey,
over the US.
Talk about some of that for a second, because we touched on it, but didn't really get into it. Because you're a moderator, I think, in at least 2 groups that I know of, 2 Discord.
For PFP and Masterclass with Art of Purpose.
Well, talk about how you got there, and then what's that experience been like helping people grow on those platforms?
First I became a moderator for PFP. What was it? Maybe end of 2020, as because with PFP when did he start, Joe? Around March or February of 2020, and same thing with Joe. He just kind of started this platform, and people started to join, and it grew and it grew and it grew, and
because originally Joe was on Telegram before he moved it to Discord.
We switched everything to Discord a couple of months back.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's we have obviously a US chapter, a UK chapter, and a Canada chapter. And he had approached me and said, "Look, I need someone to take care of the Canada group. I'd love to have you if you're open to
it." Take one step back before that. Were you adding value and just helping answer questions inside the group? How did he notice you to even ask you for that?
Well, basically, I mean, we had a relationship beforehand, obviously mostly through Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously he knew I was from Canada and everything. And so I think that's plus I think he knew I was respected account, and so I think pretty much how that's all came to be. And when he asked me, I didn't hesitate for a second. It'd be an honor, So so I've been helping out with the group on the admin part since end of 2020. Yeah.
Phenomenal. So what kind of experience has that been for you? To take us through that.
No, it's been great. Basically, I just in the Discord group just to help the guys with whatever difficulties they're experiencing, help them answer questions with Amazon related stuff, sourcing stuff, helping out the new members, because obviously when someone especially now that PFP has grown the way it is, it's pretty overwhelming when a new member just joins, so I help them navigate the beginning process, get them acquainted, get them set up if they want to take the Amazon route, which is kind of more my niche. Get them set up with that, get them ungated for toys, just answer any questions they have with listing stuff or shipping, stuff like that. Try to get the guys into affiliate marketing as well, to help them out with that, because I mean that's another side hustle they can make with PFP and reselling, not just the reselling aspect of it, but with PFP we have an amazing affiliate program, so try to help the guys to help out with that, the ones that are interested in doing it, so that's pretty much my job description there.
Well, I can imagine. So going through and doing all those things, it's given back to you in ways that you probably didn't expect.
For sure. Totally.
Yeah. So, I mean, can you talk a little bit about that, like some of what that's given to you and to your family?
Oh, yeah, no, well, it's awesome. Like, I'll have guys that'll make a post or something that, I made my first sale today, thank you, YTK, thank you, PFP for helping me. I wouldn't have done it without you, So, I mean, that definitely means a lot, So I'm very blessed and fortunate that I have a lot of guys that have done that, and it's like I said, it's very touching, and it makes me feel good that we're helping people and helping people achieve their goals, have success, make extra money for their family. So I'm very blessed that I'm in a situation where I can help people with that.
Man, that's awesome, and that's what it's all about, man. Helping people achieve their goals and helping them, and how that helps and elevates their families. I mean, that's exactly what we started this channel for. That's exactly what our whole mantra is about. So I think with that being said, boys, we might wrap it up here.
There we go.
I mean, this has been awesome. And number one, I appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know that you've got a big day going on, so I really do appreciate you taking that time being here with us and giving your story and everything. It's been awesome to hear how things have been going for you, and it's been even more awesome to just hear about the things that you have going for the future, especially with YTK building a YouTube channel and just all those kinds of things. That's so cool that you guys are doing that together.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the moment where I want to give you the opportunity to maybe do a little plug here. So what is the one thing that you're working on that's been helping people that you want to just kind of get out there and let people know about, that they can get into, that get started with you on something?
Oh, wow. So many things. No, but like I said, if any of your audience are interested or thinking about getting into reselling, I'd be happy to sit down with them, jump on a call or something, talk about it, see if something like that is something that can fit with them. So for that, that'd be more than a pleasure. I am working on a Twitter guide with my best buddy Russ, Build Big Money 1.
Russ is the man.
Twitter. Russ is my boy. Mm-hmm. Russ and I, boy, we go back since maybe like May. Kind of a story similar with you, Kyle. I think he followed me, and I just wrote a message, "Hey, what's up? Thank you for following." And then we just started talking, and well, I don't know. As you can see, I got some like Denver Bronco. I'm a huge Bronco fan.
We didn't even get into that today.
I've been a Bronco fan. I forget the year. It was the drive with Elway in Cleveland. So that shows you how old I am. I said, man, I don't know, something. Man, that guy Elway, he's awesome. The orange jerseys in the mud, it was great. So I became a Bronco fan, and went through some heartache, went through some really bad Super Bowl losses, But we've won the last couple, so it's okay. So anyways, we're me and Ross. We're just cordial talk, And he goes, I'm from Denver. I said, bro, I'm a huge Bronco fan. Me too, And we just started talking football for the next hour. And so me and Ross, we go way back. I mean, he's been my PFP affiliate since over a year now, and I mean, we talk every day, and we've been talking the last couple of. He's my age too. We're two old guys, And And so, man, we got to do a course. We got to come up with a guide or something. We've been talking this for months, and finally, and I give him all the credit. He took it. I said, we're writing a course, man. We're writing a guide. So we've been in the process of the last good month or so, be in between our spare times and everything of putting together a guide for Twitter that hopefully we get out in the next couple of weeks. It's Twitter Business Blueprint. It's
nice.
Basically an all general guide. So many people that come onto Twitter and just don't know how things work. What do they need to do? How, they want to make money. What's the best way? So we just kind of put together a all-purpose guide that can help people just kind of get better acquainted with Twitter and what are the steps they need to take, the proper steps to build an account and to eventually start to make money. And so like we're going to be working with some of the partners that we work with. Obviously we're going to say, if you want to get into reselling, you got to get with Coach Joe and PFP. If you want to get into affiliate marketing, we recommend our guy, the Giver. Mm-hmm. For content creation and growth, AOP, Art of Purpose. Yeah. Because look, both of us, like we've both purchased some lousy courses. Okay, we won't mention any names, but there's a lot of courses that are.
Josh and I understand that. We totally understand. I'm hoping that maybe AOP will get on this show. We talked about it briefly when I connected with him a while back, but
hey, man, AOP, that guy's something.
Yeah,
he's awesome. He's awesome. AOP. He's awesome. Dude. He's yeah. So so we just kind of want to help people to kind of save the time and kind of cut through the nonsense, and get straight to a kind of word I like to use a lot is quality, Well,
that's something I've noticed on Twitter is there is a lot of cheap courses that are done for like $5, $3. Like it's really weird compared to what I'm used to seeing.
On sale this week.
I mean, come on. On sale, $3 now too. Like, get out of here. Like, what kind of value is in that? Like, whatever's in that guide should have been posted for free.
Yeah, and basically,
just a money grab.
You're gonna see the same post every week.
Yeah,
because like I've been on Twitter now in this community for over a year now, or probably close to 18 months now, and so I see it all the time. At the beginning too, I was like, oh wow, I kind of fell for it too a bit, So, and so like you said, you see all these new accounts and they're going to kind of fall blindly for it, So we just kind of want to help people out right at the beginning and just kind of save them from all of that, Like I said, not to buy the cheap courses, and right. Get with something of value and quality that's going to be beneficial to them and will help them grow and will help them make some money on this platform, So so that's kind of my kind of cheap plug there is look out for that.
Well, let us know when you get those links up. We'll drop one at the back end of this video.
We'll send you both a copy there before we release there and have you check it out there, boys. Yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll check it out and definitely give you some feedback on it. So when do you think that might be coming around the corner then?
I gotta speak to my partner hopefully this afternoon. We're hoping in the next, I will say 2 weeks. He might say 1 week. So there we go. Twitter Business Blueprint. Yeah,
buddy.
So what we'll do is we'll definitely here after the show on our Facebook, on our profiles for this video, we'll put a link on to exactly to the Twitter feed here for Jeffrey and the Young Toy King Twitter account. We'll put a link down there so you guys can go follow him. You can make sure that you get that there. For all of you that are going to be listening on the podcast itself, so it's at Young Toy King and on Twitter, and so pretty easy to remember. and you can definitely find them there, and follow what they're talking about, because I'm not. Kyle is our Twitter guy, right? I'm doing YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that.
Kyle's
Twitter.
just blowing up. Kyle's blowing up.
Oh
man.
yeah, he's
Kyle.
skyrocketing, and so if you guys have questions,
I don't know about that, but
get a hold of YTK, get a hold of Kyle.
Yes,
definitely let them know that you got things you want to get to learn more, and watch his feed, because when Jeffrey and his son end up getting that released for that blueprint, hop on that, guys. If they what I've known so far about Jeffrey and his plan and his path going forward is that he's a giver, so he wants to help people be better. So definitely look forward to that. But
and that's been the common theme with all the communities he's introduced me to, all the people he's introduced me to, like Russ and AOP and the Giver. That is exactly the type of thing that we've talked about on this channel, on our podcast.
Absolutely.
If you got to give first without intention of receiving, and when you can do that, just continuously add value, you're going to ultimately end up winning for yourself too.
100%. Cool.
100%, brother. 100%.
I think that's all for today. I think we're going to go ahead and call her good. We're coming around up close to an hour, which is awesome. It's been great conversation. It's been great to get to know you and get you on here and learn your story and really just kind of learn your heart, right? Like, you definitely have a passion for your family and you have a passion for your business, and that's what takes people a long way. So again, appreciate
family. Family is everything. Family is everything, boys.
Oh, dude, that's
no doubt about that.
Family is everything
for sure.
So everybody, you can follow Jeff,
boys,
Twitter, Young Toy King. That's what's up.
Josh, Kyle, appreciate you both, man. It's been awesome connecting with you both, and let's just continue onward and upward. Let's grow together and spread our message, man.
Absolutely.
That's the plan.
All right, boys. All right, guys.
Good day, everybody.
All right, guys. God bless your families. All right.
Catch everybody next time.
Those two dads.